It started with a friend request by Sudeep Nagarkar. ALEESHA. ALEESHA! ALEESHA! Your dad just called up to say that the first list of colleges is out. ALEESHA's mom screamed from the kitchen. ALEESHA was addicted to her BlackBerry Messenger and was busy chatting with her friends in her bedroom. ALEESHA, keep your phone aside. Your BBM is not going to help you secure admission anywhere. You need a degree in BMM, not BBM. Stop that right away and check the list on the website, she continued screaming. Realizing her mom was not going to stop till she succeeds in stopping her, she kept her phone aside. She looked irritated at having been asked to stop chatting since she was expecting a confirmation message from one of her friends for a late night house party. She turned on the monitor and logged onto the website. Simultaneously, she also opened a separate tab for Facebook. Born and brought up in Kolkata, ALEESHA was the only child of her parents. They were Thakurs, and her parents saw to it that she was thoroughly pampered. She was extremely beautiful, so much so that no one can ever get tired of looking at her. She was as perfect as a sunset on the ocean shore. Her eyes twinkled and glittered. Her lips were luscious and glossy, and they had the power to mesmerize anyone. Her smile was enough to lighten up the whole of Kolkata. She was like a hot summer's day which could make one sweat. She was not a fashion freak, but knew how to carry herself gracefully. The dimples on her cheeks could give any Miss World a tough competition. Not only did she possess looks to die for, she also had equally sharp brains which made her an instant hit wherever she went. She was one of the toppers of her college and had aimed to do her graduation from the dream city, Mumbai. It was decision day for her. She entered her application number and closed her eyes for a minute, praying for the best. Nelson College, Mumbai. ALEESHA shouted in happiness so loudly that her mom came running from the kitchen. "Yay, Mom, I made it!" shouted ALEESHA, jumping on her bed. Her mom gave her a tight hug and went to share the news with her father over the phone. After a long discussion with her parents, it was decided that ALEESHA would soon fly to Mumbai and take up admission in Nelson College. ALEESHA's dream was finally coming true, and they decided to call for a short family get-together as a success and a farewell party for ALEESHA. Relatives and friends gathered at their house the following evening for mocktails and dinner. ALEESHA wanted the party to get over soon because she had to join her friends for another party. ALEESHA's dad was busy chatting with his friend Mr. Kapoor about accommodation options for his daughter when Mr. Kapoor suggested ALEESHA could stay with his own daughter who was working in Mumbai. "Don't worry, they say good people and opportunities meet when they are supposed to. As you know, my daughter Tamanna is also working in Mumbai. It just so happens that even Tamanna is looking for someone to share the apartment with, so ALEESHA can stay with her. If you agree, I assure you it'll be a safe and secure home for ALEESHA," Mr. Kapoor suggested. Without giving it a second thought, ALEESHA's parents agreed to let their daughter stay with Tamanna. They believed that staying with Tamanna would be the best option for ALEESHA since they had known the Kapoors for almost a decade. ALEESHA herself had wanted to stay alone so she could enjoy her freedom and the city nightlife. She had no option but to concede to her parents' wishes. Also, she was in a hurry to leave for the late night house party. An argument there and then would have been a waste of time, which she wanted to avoid. After all the after-dinner formalities were over, ALEESHA took their permission to go out with her friends and left with a promise that she'll be back for yet another boring family bonding over drinks. She had been waiting for the late night party all evening. It was going to be the last time she was going to meet her best buddies before setting off for Mumbai. After the party, she bid a final goodbye to them, and soon it was time for her to head for Mumbai. "Dad, I have just landed in Mumbai. Tamanna is waiting at the arrivals gate. I'll call you once I'm settled." ALEESHA spoke on the phone while bringing down her luggage from the conveyor belt. After collecting her luggage, she headed eagerly towards the arrivals gate. She was searching for Tamanna when suddenly she felt a hand on her shoulders. Tamanna Kapoor. Hey, I have been looking for you. What's up? Alisha asked with a broad smile on her face. Let's leave. The car is waiting. I have to get back to the office, Tamanna said in a rush, choosing to ignore Alisha's pleasantries. Her cold behavior made Alisha feel awkward, but she recollected what her dad had told her. Tamanna is an independent girl and doesn't like too much interference in her personal life, though she is very active socially. They walked towards the car together. Within a few minutes, the car was cruising on Mumbai's roads. Alisha was trying to soak in the city. She poked her head out of the car and let the breeze run through her hair. She closed her eyes as she felt the air on her face. The car halted abruptly at a red signal and broke her spell. Tamanna instructed the driver to put on the AC. Alisha glanced sideways to Tamanna to find her busily working on her laptop. She told Alisha that she had come to pick her up during the office hours, and being one of the managers in the office, she had to be on her toes at least during the office hours. Alisha wanted to stop the car near the seaside and watch the sunset, but she knew Tamanna was getting late. They finally reached Tamanna's Churchgate apartment. It had 2 bedrooms, which made Alisha sigh in relief, since that meant she didn't have to share her bedroom with Tamanna. Alisha, you can settle down. I have to leave for office. I'll return around 8 p.m. in the evening. If you want something to eat, then there are some snacks in the fridge. Or you can even place an order at the nearby snacks corner. Their menu card is kept on the dining table. Chal bye, I'm leaving. Take care. Alisha listened to all the instructions and nodded in agreement. Lying on the bed, she could not believe that she was finally in Mumbai. She had a quick nap and then called up her parents. After unpacking, she couldn't resist the urge to update her status on Facebook and connect with her friends back home whom she was missing already. She also updated her BBM status. She dropped a message in the group chat. I am extremely happy and super excited to be in the city of trains, but feels like I have left a part of me in Kolkata. I miss Baba, Ma, and all of you guys. Before this day, I never thought that a few hours of separation could hurt so much. Miss you all. Suddenly, I find myself thinking about my childhood and the time when I was learning to ride a bicycle. I fell and bruised myself several times, but never gave up. You all used to tease me a lot and would make me cry until I stopped. Now I remember all the fun we had during Durga Puja. You all stood by me for so many years, which made me strong within. Here, there is no one yet, but yes, if I get my Prince Charming here, I'll surely let you know. Bye everyone, miss me, and if possible, go and see Baba and Ma. Love you all. Mwah. It had been a week since her arrival, but with each passing day, Alisha kept feeling more and more homesick. She still had a couple of days before her college to start and all the admission formalities to be completed. It was Saturday evening and she had convinced Tamanna, who was still not very friendly, to take her for an outing. Surprisingly, Tamanna had agreed, which made Alisha super excited as she was going to witness Mumbai's nightlife for the first time. She looked at the mirror and thought of what to wear to the outing. She decided to wear a knee-length black one-piece dress with wooden bangles and minimal makeup, a little lip gloss and black eyeliner. On their way, Alisha asked Tamanna, Tamanna Di, you must be used to nightlife of Mumbai by now, right? Alisha was trying to be not so personal in her questions, for she knew by now that Tamanna was a bit reserved. Call me Tammy. And yes, I have been in Mumbai for a long time now. But from the last couple of years, if you would exclude a few discos and food joints, everything shuts down before 2 a.m. Tamanna smiled. It was perhaps the first time Tamanna had let her guard down in front of Alisha. Her informality made Alisha smile. She made it clear to Alisha from the first day itself that she was the reserved sort and didn't like anyone interfering in her personal life. So the reply from Tamanna came as a pleasant surprise to Alisha. Both of them had a ball during the outing and spent some good time together at Malabar Hills. Then they went to Pizzeria at the Nariman Point for dinner. After dinner, Alisha insisted they go for drinks at the near discotheque. Tamanna thought about it and decided to take Aleesha to the happening Thrive disc in Colaba. It was Saturday night and the disc was as crowded as the local train. It was full of college students who came in to party late at night, already piss drunk. Those who say there is a certain age limit for drinking will find their perceptions tested once they enter this place. Thrive has an absolutely wannabe-ish crowd consisting of mostly of students trying to get a roof to hide from their parents. A first-time visitor to this place will question if girls ever wear jeans or salwar kameez, since all one could see was girls in miniskirts and hot pants. When Aleesha and Tamanna entered the disc, the scene was no different. It was typical Thrive weekend night. Smoke filled in the air and the teenagers were grooving madly to the latest songs played by the DJ. Tamanna ordered a drink for Aleesha and herself. Time flew and soon both of them were 3 shots down. Tamanna got a call from office and she excused herself and went outside as it was impossible to answer the call with such loud music playing in the background. Aleesha was busy dancing and enjoying her drink when an unknown guy came up on the dance floor and started grooving right next to her. She didn't really mind his proximity to her since she was enjoying herself too much to bother and was also under the influence of alcohol. "Hi, my name is," shouted the boy, trying his best to tell her his name over the loud music. But Aleesha couldn't hear a word of what he was saying. Plus, the song being played was her favorite Honey Singh number. "Is this your first time here? I'm quite a regular here and I've never seen you before." "Dude, this type of flirting and starting a conversation is so ancient. Don't try it on me," Aleesha retorted. "Okay, so you like modern yo-yo type guys? Then let me ask you directly, which drink should I get you, miss? May I know your name, please? I am..." He was about to say his name when Aleesha interrupted him. For a moment, they both stared at each other and didn't speak a word. He kept thinking what Aleesha would say. He didn't want to miss the chance of introducing himself to who he thought was the most gorgeous girl present in the disc. Her black sequin dress was shining in the dim disco lights and her skin glowing like a star. Her eyes had that sparkle which was enough to seduce anyone, and he already was. He couldn't even utter his own name after Aleesha interrupted him. He just kept staring at her, and his name was